Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this little video I'm going to explain the sort of mixed up shuffle that I did in that last video.
The great woo, the great Grandad woo ding, the great Grandad woo ding's gonna do a thing.
So basically it's called the Slop Shuffle. It's a fantastic shuffle and it's really quite deceiving. It's how to keep the whole pack in order. It can be a specific order that you've set up for another trick, or it can be new pack order or similar to new pack order like I've got here, where all the suits are in order, ace to king, ace through to king, and all the four suits, but you make it look as if it's a random shuffle. So I did that with the patter about Mark being a little boy and saying, can you mix the cards up? And of course, because he was a kid, he didn't understand. Now here's how the shuffle works. It looks really deceiving, as if you are mixing the cards up and face down, but you're not. Basically, you take a few cards, the first few cards into your right hand, and then you turn your left hand over and slide some more cards, the next few cards, and grab them with your thumb. Then you turn both hands opposite to each other, and the next cards go underneath and into this thumb grip. So underneath, and look where the next ones are going. You're turning both hands over like that, and the same cards are just continuing in the same order onto those. There's the next few, and then when you turn your hands back the other way, look, they're just continuing the same way underneath. It looks as though you're mixing them face up, face down, but the only ones you turn around are the first ones. I mean, it's even deceiving as I'm doing it there, isn't it? So you're kind of, they're all in exactly the same order, apart from that first batch that you turned over. So that when you're in this position, you say, look, some are face up, some are face down. You cut them there to show them. Then you cut at the back-to-back one, which is just the packet that's the wrong way round. Kind of show both sides, and then throw this packet back on the right way, and then there they are, all back in order, the whole pack in the same order, which is really quite effective then when you say click the fingers and they're all the same way again. Not only are they all the same, I like to do it in two stages. Not only are they all the same way, but they're also split into reds and blacks. Now at first glance you just see the reds and blacks, so you don't really take it in that they're also in the correct order. So you get two effects in one reel. Well, three effects, don't you? You get the all turning back the right way, then you get the second thing, wow, yes, separate reds and blacks, and then you go to your final thing of not only are they in separated reds and blacks, but they're actually, and now I start to split them in their 13s, then they're actually all there in their correct order, ace through to king. Now I'm doing this the opposite spread again, like I told you on a previous video, so that from the audience perspective you're seeing the values of the cards as I spread them out, rather than doing it to me like some magicians do, where they spread them to themselves and you're seeing them upside down. So I prefer to do these spreads where I'm going the opposite way, so that you're seeing the correct sort of vision, well, the indices of the cards the correct way. If you've got a bigger mat, that helps, of course. And then the final ones, the clubs, ace through to king. So the whole pack seems to have restored itself to sort of new pack order, from that real kind of genuine looking slop shuffle. That's what it's called, the Slop Shuffle. If you didn't quite get it, because it's hard to grasp, it's hard to sort of understand the first time I've seen it. So if you're not familiar with this, just play it again and have a look at that technique of turning both hands over at the same time. That's the secret. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. And if you haven't seen it before, I mean, do learn it. It's great. I've used that quite a lot. I have been the great Grandad. Woo.
The great woo, the great Grandad woo ding, the great Grandad woo ding just did a thing.